Hey, I'm Matt Tommey, and I wanted to take just a second to talk to you a little bit about how I harvest materials for my baskets. If you've been to my website before or ever heard me talk, you know that I always say that every basket begins with a walk in the woods. And so here I am right here in the middle of the woods. And one of the things that I use a lot, especially during the summertime, is poplar trees. This is a poplar sapling right here. It's called Tulip Poplar. And we have just a ton of it here in the South, especially in the mountains. And so what I always try to do is select one that's really tall and straight like this one, not a whole lot of branches, or if it does have branches, you know, kind of small ones that I can take off very easily. And what I'm going to do here in just a second is harvest this with a chainsaw, and then I'll take this down and take the main trunk of it and take it back over here to my workshop area and take the bark off of it. So it all starts right here, and I'll show you how to take the outer bark off here in just a second and get down into the really beautiful part of this tree and get some of the inner bark out to start making some beautiful sculptural art baskets. Okay, so here we are with the tree. It's actually felled, and you can see here I've got it on a tripod, kind of a workbench here that I've made. Just real simple with some 2x4s, but this really holds all the logs that I use like this. It can take a lot bigger, but most of the pieces you can see are about like this. No more than about 6 inches at the base here, maybe about 8 if the bark is still smooth. And this is only about half of the tree, so I've still got the other half in the woods I got to get out here in a second. But what we're going to do, this is kind of like the Food Network, so I'm going to have like a before and after. So this here is the outer bark, which is what you saw here a minute ago. If I turn it, you can see here actually the inner bark. This is where, when I actually take my draw knife like this and I start scraping, I'm scraping that outer bark and getting that off. Don't want to go too deep. Want to have it really nice and smooth there. And I'm going to do that all the way down the tree to get down to this really nice meaty part. And what's going to happen after that is I'll turn it one more time, and you'll see here that this is the actual wood. And so what I've got to do is take the outer bark off all the way down to the wood, and then peel, just using my fingers here, I'm going to peel this inner bark. And this is actually what I use for 95% of the baskets that I make. It's actually a really nice type of material that's very leathery. I can take it, split it 2 or 3 times. It's really, really nice to use. It's kind of like people would use hickory bark or cedar bark out west. I use poplar bark here in the southeast, and it's a fabulous, fabulous local material that we can use. So that's how we do it. I'll take this off, make big strips. You can see some of the strips I've got down here, with some with the bark on, some with the bark off, but just makes a really, really great material for harvesting and for making baskets. So that's about all I got to say this time, but I hope you'll watch some more of my videos here at matttommey.com. Also, make sure you visit my current inventory page. You can see all the baskets that I've got in current inventory, or I'd love to make you a piece especially just for your house or your business. So hey, thanks a lot for watching the video, and we'll hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.